How's it going, YouTube? This is Manny from Manny Fresh Bets, bringing you my Week 10 NFL straight up picks. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, like, comment, and share. Can't thank you guys enough for the new followers on Twitter. So follow me at Manny Fresh Bets. The new subscribers on YouTube, I greatly appreciate all the comments, all the likes. I can't thank you guys enough for that. Without further ado, these are my Week 10 picks. So I kind of did a mix here with the spread and the straight up picks. I took the Buccaneers minus 1.5 against the Seahawks. Again, the Seahawks, very good story this year. They're playing out of their mind. They're beating good teams. They're staying competitive. But I just feel like at some point they're going to play down to what their talent level is. And the Buccaneers are just a better team right now. Tom Brady in Germany, early morning. This is not prime time. I think he's gonna have those guys ready. I think the defense is gonna step up, and I think they should be able to cover too. In terms of the Giants and the Texans game, this one's actually kind of worrying me. As a Giants fan, I worry. I'm naturally worried about the Giants when they play, and I could see Houston coming in there and winning. But I'm just gonna take a stab here with the Giants. I think they are the better team. This is going to be a running type game. Pierce is going to run. Saquon is going to run. Both teams are pretty bad against the run. But I feel like the Giants are going to come out on top here. I think they have the better talent overall. And I feel like the Giants are going to win this game. Then I took with the Saints. This game could go either way. The Saints haven't looked great. I know Pittsburgh hasn't looked great either. But I just feel like Mike Tomlin should have those guys ready. But I took a shot with the Saints. I just think that, Pickett is going to take a little bit more time to kind of gel with his receivers. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense has a lot of injuries. Najee Harris hasn't looked great. That offensive line is pretty banged up and pretty bad. So I took a shot here with the Saints to win. Then I took Minnesota plus 7.5. I feel pretty confident that the Vikings are going to keep this game close. Even if Allen plays, it looks like he might not play. We don't know yet. I'm filming this on a Saturday afternoon. But I just feel like the Vikings are going to keep this game close. Even if Allen plays, I think that, they match up pretty well with the Buffalo Bills. And this should be a very interesting game. I think whoever has the ball last is probably going to win that game. Then I took a shot with the Raiders. They haven't looked great. They've blown like 3 17-point leads this year already. But the Colts look worse. They hired Jeff Saturday, no experience coaching. I mean, that might kind of spark, the Colts to play a little better for a next offensive lineman for them. But I just feel like the Raiders are the better team. The Colts are kind of in a mess right now. And that quarterback, I have no confidence in Sam Ehlinger. So I took the Raiders here. Then I took the Cowboys to beat the Green Bay Packers. Definitely kind of a riskier play because the Packers are home. I don't feel like they're as bad as their record is. And I could see them, pulling off the upset against the Cowboys. But I think the Cowboys are going to come in here ready. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. I think this is going to be a close game. And I think the Cowboys pull it off. Then I took the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles are going to have any trouble with the Commanders. No offense, Commanders fan, but this Eagles team is for real. In all, I bet $2 to win potentially $40. Then the next game, again, I took kind of a mixed approach. So I took the Buccaneers on the money line, the Saints on the money line. I took the Vikings and the Bills over 47.5. That one's a little tricky, just because if Allen doesn't play, I could see this game going under. And also look at the weather for Sunday, see what, if it's rain, wind, that can definitely have a negative effect. I took the Cleveland Browns plus 4. I just think the Browns are going to keep this game close. I know Miami has been playing great offensively, but their defense has looked terrible. You saw what Justin Fields did against that Miami defense. If Fields could do that, imagine what Nick Chubb and those guys are going to do. So and then Brissett hasn't looked terrible. He's actually he's looked pretty good this year. So I think the Browns are gonna keep this game close. Again, I took the Saints. I might switch that pick or take all these picks and just put in the Steelers just in case they pull off the upset at home. Then I took the Detroit Lions plus 2.5. The Bears usually beat the Lions, but it's usually a pretty close game. And this is not the same old Lions. They are better. I feel like the Lions are going to keep this game close or win outright. So I took them plus 2.5. I already spoke about my Giants. Took the Raiders minus 5.5. Took a shot there. The Raiders haven't been covering spreads, but I just feel like this Colts team is, they're looking bad. So I feel like the Raiders are going to take it to them. Then I took the Cowboys minus 4.5. Took a shot there. Again, I think that game is going to be close, but I kind of took a shot on them to win by at least 5. Then I took the Rams. Looks like the quarterback might not play for the Rams. And actually, I think Kyler Murray is also questionable. So this game might be ugly. But I feel like the Rams are the better team. And especially at home, I believe they're coming off a bye as well. I took them to beat the Arizona Cardinals. Then I took took a shot with the Chargers plus 6.5. This one kind of worries me just because San Francisco is so strong on the defensive side. Chargers, they're bad against the run. But maybe we see a backdoor cover there with the Chargers on a last-minute field goal, last-minute touchdown, and hopefully they cover. In all, I bet $1 to win potentially almost 310. Then I think I got 2 more picks here. Again, I took the Buccaneers, Chiefs, Giants, Miami Dolphins all at the money line. Again, I took the Minnesota Vikings plus 6.5. I took the Titans to beat the Broncos. This game is going to be close. We don't know if Tannehill's starting yet. And the Broncos are pretty good against the run. So they're going to try to hold down King Henry. Easier said than done, but I just feel like Tennessee is probably going to win this game by like 1 or 2 points. I don't see this game being a blowout at all. So I took them there on the money line. I took the Cowboys as well. I took the Rams at the alternate spread plus 15.5. I think they're going to win outright. This was just kind of a safer pick on the parlay. Took the Niners to win, and then I took Philadelphia basically to win by 1 on the alternate spread. In all, $1 to win potentially $34. And let me see here. That's an over-under play here. So I took, again, another kind of a mixed bag here with the straight-up picks. I took the over 44.5 in the Buccaneers Seahawks game. Tread lightly on the over here. There's going to be a lot of running from the Seahawks, so the clock is going to be running. I just feel like Tampa Bay is the better team, so they'll win. If you want to swap out the over for an under, definitely won't be mad at that. I just feel like both of these teams are going to score. I feel they're probably going to try to put up a show in Germany. So I took the over there. Then again, I've mentioned the Browns. I took them plus 4, but I do think the Miami Dolphins are going to win. And then I took the over as well. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring in that game. I also took the Raiders at the money line and the under 42.5. I don't see the Colts scoring more than like 13 points in this game, even though the Raiders defense has been pretty bad. I just don't see this team scoring. It looks, Sam Ellinger doesn't look good. He's just not comfortable. Maybe he he develops into a good quarterback in the NFL, but right now he just doesn't look it. Then I already won this leg in the parlay, the under 43.5 in the Falcons Carolina game on Thursday. I felt like that game was gonna be a short over, so I took it there. Should have took it straight up. Probably would have won some money there as well. But then on the Vikings-Buffalo game, I took the over 45.5. Again, tread lightly on this over, just in case Allen doesn't play. But I feel like their backup, I'm forgetting his name. I don't think it's Keenum. It might be Keenum. Forgetting his name, but he's actually been there, I think, 2 or 3 years already, and he knows the system. He should be able to score some points. So I'm kind of confident on that over. Then I took the Cowboys straight up. I took the Philadelphia Eagles straight up. And then I took the Chargers-San Francisco game, alternate over 34.5. In all, 75 cents to win potentially 472. So that's going to do it there, guys, for my straight-up picks. Greatly appreciate everyone. Hope you guys enjoy your Saturday and enjoy your Sunday of football. The over-under videos coming up. Also, the player props and anytime TD videos coming up as well. Can't thank you guys enough for all the support, all the listeners, all the new followers, and the new subscribers on YouTube. Take care, God bless, and we will talk soon.